And we're back with a special one that I've been talking about for weeks on all my videos. I finally have a day where I can clear off this damn table and get out the big guns. No card break today, but you can probably already tell that from the description on the video. And little Luke and Yoda here are a hint as to what we're doing right now. Today we have a special little Star Wars thing. First of all, it took me about 10 minutes to clean off this table. I dropped a whole bunch of crap on the floor. I got really mad. I started swearing. I scared all the cats. And if my wife was home, we'd probably have gotten into a big fight. But I don't care. No one's here. She's busy. And I want to open this damn thing. So Luke is here to help us out. My voice is probably going to come in and out a little bit, so I'm going to try to get a little bit louder at a few times. Grandpa's wandering around right now, so he's probably going to join the video with some complaints. And what we have today is a Star Wars grab that was huge for me. I'm going to put it in the background right now. You can probably partially see it in the background right now behind Luke's head, but this was a big grab because a lot of the... remember those toys, toy setups that I keep talking about on here, where I keep getting all the Funko Pops from with all the cheap stuff? They have a bunch of Star Wars helmets. They have the X-Wing fighter helmets. They have this helmet. They've got the Mandalorian helmets. They've got a whole bunch of helmets, and they've got them discounted. And they just never would discount them down to a point where I felt comfortable buying one. I almost pulled the trigger on this helmet back when I got the last big round of all of the Funkos. But I just felt like it was still a little bit high, even though they gave me a little bit of a discount off it. And they kept telling me I'm never going to find it for cheaper than that. And then Black Friday sales came around, and a whole bunch of the helmets went on sale. So I was watching them, but nothing had free shipping to Taiwan, and I wasn't going to pay double the price of the item to have it shipped to Taiwan. So I did throw a few of them into my cart just to keep watching, because there's a trick with the free shipping to Taiwan. When things are on sale, it's almost like the free shipping to Taiwan. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it isn't. And if you catch it when it's on, almost as if they'll only ship one or two of these to Taiwan, and then they decide, nope, we're not going to ship anymore. So I was rechecking my cart for some other stuff, and this thing was on sale for like 50 bucks. Here, they were looking for the equivalent of around 150, 160 bucks for this damn helmet. So I was really close. I really wanted one, but I just didn't buy it. And then to get it for 50 bucks plus free shipping to Taiwan was brilliant. So let's get Luke out of the way here. And there we go. We have the Star Wars Black Series Artillery Stormtrooper helmet. This thing has been here for about 3 weeks, probably, sitting in this giant freaking box that my wife is just pissed off is in our house. So I took it out of the box last week, and then she's pissed off that there's a new Star Wars toy. I told her it's been here a while, but she didn't believe me. So let's pop into this thing, because I have never actually seen one opened. So it's still nicely taped and sealed. I'm hoping that my sound is still good. I'm leaning over towards the camera while we're doing this. So you can see they've got the stuff written in the Empire stuff. So, Star Wars The Mandalorian. I watched part of The Mandalorian, then I kind of gave up on it. I don't know what it was. It was good, but I just never could get totally into it. So what does this say? Electronically distorts the wearer's voice to sound like an artillery stormtrooper. That's going to be fun. That probably means I need batteries. I didn't even look at that. Adjustable fit for most head sizes. I got a big head. Okay, let's break into this thing and see what we've got inside. Everything is nicely taped to each other. Hopefully the shipping overseas didn't screw this damn thing up. That's the only thing I'm worried about, is that there's going to be some freaking damage to it. Okay. Star Wars Black Series. What is this? This is the instructions? Okay. Oh, it's how to put the batteries in, how to adjust it for your head. I don't care. This thing's going on display pretty much. So let's see if it's packaged pretty well. So I'm guessing it survived the shipping from the US to Taiwan, because that sometimes I've got Blu-rays and DVDs that, well, not DVDs, but I've had Blu-rays not survive the shipment from the US to Taiwan. So let's get this guy out of here. Alright, so what do we got? We got 2 pieces, and it's super freaking loud. Okay, top of the helmet. Oh man, I want to just get a strap on that and wear that when I'm riding my motorcycle. I wonder if I can wear this as a helmet. Because you legally have to wear a helmet in Taiwan. It would be funny to wear that as my helmet. Okay, so it's a good solid plastic. It really is. It's a good, solidly put together, solid piece of plastic for that thing. So that's awesome. I know it's a helmet, but I didn't actually realize that it was going to be one that could actually be worn. So why did they take the top off? Should I have read the instructions on this first? Maybe. Let's see. Did the instructions say anything about that I have to do anything before I put this damn thing together? Oh, that is so small I can't even read it. Okay. Secure the mounting points. What mounting points? Oh, so the front and back of the helmet are put together as well. Those are already secured. What the hell are they talking about? There's a nice little nose guard inside there for your face. There's the microphone that you're going to talk through. So where do the batteries go in? Okay, batteries must be this back part right here. Oh, we need a screwdriver. What the hell? Oh, well, let's see. Let's just pop this together. We'll see what he's like. Why doesn't that just pop in? Oh, we're gonna have to pop these together without breaking it. So I'm just gonna hit it right now and just see what happens. So there we go. Star Wars. That is freaking awesome. Even though it's not technically from one of the actual Star Wars movies that I just freaking love, it doesn't matter. Because that's a Stormtrooper helmet, and I always love the Stormtroopers. So that's killer. That's nice detail. I do like the yellow stripe down the middle of these. I like the different Stormtroopers that they created for the different movies that just show that there's different levels of Stormtroopers. That was the thing that I loved about Empire Strikes Back, was they had the Ice Troopers, because it was a different style Stormtrooper for a different planet. So the fact that when they went back and remade the movies and had to make troopers from earlier and troopers from later and everything like that, it's really cool that they did make these different colors so that you could see what group they're from and everything like that. The detail on it's pretty killer. Like, especially for the damn price I got it for. Alright, so that's gonna be our button for turning the voice activator on. The vents are just pretend vents. That must be the microphone. That's just a fake one on that side. So it's the right hand side of the helmet that makes the voice for us. And you've got your headpiece and stuff like that in there so that you can put it on and make it fit nice and comfortably. This is killer. Why doesn't that front piece staying down? Ah, there we go. I'm not exactly like the most... it's not like I'm not rough with my crap, but... Yeah, this is going into my display with my wrestling belts. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I already got 4 helmets. Damn it! Not 4 helmets, I got 4 belts. I've got 4 belts into one of those display cases with the 4 shelves on it, but I kind of wanted this helmet from the Mandalorian to go in there as well. So, 1 wrestling belt's probably going to have to come out so that I can put a Star Wars helmet in there instead. Oh, hey, it's not heavy at all. These things, it's actually pretty nice and light. I'm pretty sure if my wife sees it and throws it and bounces it off the ground, she's going to end up cracking or breaking it just to piss me off. But yeah, this is sweet. This is super, super nice. Like, for the price, this is awesome. For the price I almost paid for it, I think I might have just been kicking myself after having bought it, because if I was going to pay, like in Taiwan dollars, they wanted, I can't remember if it was 5,000 or 6,000 Taiwan dollars. 1,000 Taiwan dollars is 35 bucks US. So they were looking at a minimum of like 170 to 180 bucks on this thing. And that was supposed to be on clearance and on sale. So I get this thing for $49.99, free shipping. Probably had to pay, there was probably about $5 on import fees on it or something like that I paid. But so let's say I paid about $60 for that. That's pretty damn good deal on a helmet. I kind of want to try it on. I'm going to have to try it on. But then I don't know if it's going to fit. And I'm kind of claustrophobic. Oh, this is awesome. This is killer. It already distorts my voice while I'm inside of it. Okay. Oh, actually, that nose piece really presses between my eyes. It doesn't exactly hit my nose properly, and I had a massive migraine last night, so maybe wearing the helmet isn't the smartest thing to do. Now, maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find some batteries and a screwdriver and set this thing up, and then we can do a part 2 where I start screwing with my voice. But I can actually just screw with my voice whenever I want, and I could make myself sound like whatever I wanted to inside. I can make myself sound like Elmo wearing a Star Wars helmet, and I don't even need a voice changer for that. So, yeah, this is cool. This is really cool. Like, just for being a massive, massive Star Wars fan. Like I said, I've got Star Wars tattoos down my leg. I've got so much Star Wars stuff all around the house. Chewie's right over there. Yeah. For being a monster Star Wars fan, having a helmet is really, really cool. And the other helmets weren't helmets that were specific to the Star Wars universe that I follow. I don't really follow the Mandalorian and the Boba Fett and all that stuff. So like they had one of the Mandalorian helmets, which I think is the one that Sasha Banks' character wears, or Mercedes Monet, or Dollar Store Diva, whatever her name is in wrestling now. I think that helmet was hers. That didn't interest me at all because it's just a boring, different helmet that's kind of like from a side thing of Star Wars. But even though this is... I thought it had a crack, but that's kind of just the way that it's put together. Like I said, even though this is from the Mandalorian, at least a Stormtrooper helmet is a Stormtrooper. And it's the classic Stormtrooper, just with a cool-ass color on it instead. So that's not a far stretch from the original trilogy of Hope, Empire, and Return. So, yeah, I like this. And you can see through it pretty well. Like, the plastic, the glass on the front to be able to look through, it's pretty freaking decent. So, that's it. That is killer right there. I'm going to get some batteries. I'm going to get a screwdriver. I'm going to put this together. And I'm going to come back on a part 2 with this one because it's way too much fun. I need to see what it sounds like with my head inside of it. So just wait. The screen's probably going to do the little swipe thing. And then I'll be right back and I'm going to have it on. Okay. Now, I know it's not like there were any time passed, but I still like to put up something when I make time pass on here. So, we got the batteries inside of it. The back piece is a real bitch to get off because it's a weird little screw. And I have 1,000 screwdrivers here, nothing fit it properly. So I had to kind of weasel it off. So, I didn't adjust anything inside because it does pretty much fit on my head. I've only heard it make a noise. Wait, that's not the button. Wait. I'm guessing that means it's on when we hear that noise. So, let me get the helmet on. Okay. We're going to turn that way. And I'm going to come here. I guess if I sit here, hopefully you can see me while I'm sitting here with this thing on. So you can probably hear my voice. Let's see what it does. Now, holy shit. That's awesome. It echoes really loud in my head. Luke, I am your father. It's the wrong helmet, but that works. Oh, this is so cool. I want to teach my kindergarten class with this tomorrow. Holy shit. Oh, this is cool. Okay, I'm excited. Hopefully you can hear it really, really well, or it's going to sound like absolute shit. What can I say to make it on here? I was listening to Beastie Boys earlier. I'm going to burp. I ate a huge meal just before this. I'm actually, honestly, I feel a little claustrophobic inside this helmet. It's really tight, and there's no airflow inside of this thing. But the voice thing is freaking awesome. Like, here's a little story I got to tell about 3 bad brothers you know so well. It started way back in history with Ad Rock MCA and a freaking Stormtrooper helmet, mother. Yeah. Okay, this is awesome. If I'm going to start following my wife around, going like, hey, baby, how you doing? Come here. Come here, baby. How you doing over there? She's going to punch me in the head, but luckily, I got a helmet on. Okay, I can't breathe that well. Oh. Okay, so there you go. Hopefully I'm on camera. I'm ugly as... Oh, I thought we turned it off. Didn't we turn it off? Hold on. Are we off now? Okay, we are off now. Okay, that's cool ass helmet. I don't like wearing it for too long. I can't do it. It's too... Maybe my head's too big. Maybe it's just my partial claustrophobia, but that is really tight on my head. And the breathing inside, when you start talking, it gets really hot and it gets really, really just stale inside of it pretty fast. But for a display piece, this is pretty awesome. And for the fact that it does distort your voice like that, that's pretty awesome as well. So I'd say for the price I paid for it, it's pretty decent. For a display piece, I could see paying upwards of like 70, 80 bucks for one of these helmets, but I don't think they're worth that much more. Like, unless you're a super collector. I don't have the space here to become a super collector. This is probably going to be the only helmet that I'm going to get, unless they have like an actual Boba Fett helmet or something like that. That would be a cool one to have. I kind of, like I said, I do wish it was just the plain Stormtrooper helmet, but this is good enough. I like the yellow stripe down the middle of it there. So yeah, that's it. Hopefully I'm on camera, because I can't see what the hell I'm filming right now. And if I'm not even filming myself, I'm going to be really, really pissed off about it. So there we go. Stormtrooper Black Series helmet of, what is it? The Artillery Trooper? Is that what this thing is? Yeah, the Artillery Stormtrooper from the Mandalorian, from the Star Wars universe. If you can get these things on sale from somewhere and you want it for a display piece, go nuts. If you want it to wear, prepare yourself for some heat and prepare yourself for your own breath inside there. I could smell the bacon that I just ate like a half hour ago while I was inside this thing. It's going to smell like bacon for a month in there probably. So, yep, that's it for me. That's all we have here. I just really, really, really wanted to put on a Stormtrooper helmet. Now I've got to find somewhere to put it. I think I'm going to have to take some crap out of that display case and shove it in the display case, get rid of the box, and pretend like, oh, it's always been here. What are you talking about? Even though she's already yelled at me over the box anyway. So, that's it for me. I'm out of here. Stay tuned. If you're here for the Star Wars stuff, look back through our other stuff. We've done some Funko Pops unboxings. We do a lot of card unboxing. We do a lot of Japanese wrestling and Japanese AV cards here. So that's it. Like, share, subscribe. Call your favorite Stormtrooper. Tell them that you saw the nice Stormtrooper helmet on here and you got to hear me quote some Beastie Boys lyrics while I was inside of a Stormtrooper helmet. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm going to move around to the other side of the camera. Make sure that... Oh, this thing's really zoomed in. I wonder if my face was even on camera. Son of a bitch. I don't want to have to refilm this. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Like, share, subscribe. Come back. Star Wars fans, wrestling fans, Japanese stuff fans, all that stuff. I'm out of here. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.